Tragedy struck the Portuguese national team following their 0-2 defeat to the Republic of Ireland. Cristiano Ronaldo was sent off after an elbow incident involving Dara O'Shea. This was Ronaldo's first red card for the national team and immediately set off a chain reaction of consequences. According to FIFA regulations, serious foul play results in a minimum suspension of 2 matches. For elbowing, striking, or attacking an opponent, the minimum penalty is 3 matches. Scenario 1. Portugal qualifies. If Portugal secures a ticket to the World Cup, Ronaldo might miss the first 2 matches of the group stage. He faces the risk of only returning when his team is on the brink of elimination. Scenario 2. Portugal misses World Cup. If Portugal stumbles against Spain and fails to win the playoff rounds in May 2026, Ronaldo might not even get the chance to play in the 2026 World Cup. At 40, this could be his final World Cup appearance. All eyes are on FIFA's final decision. The risk of prematurely closing his World Cup chapter in disappointment has never been so clear for Ronaldo. Matheus Cunha's reaction to Arsenal rumours. Matheus Cunha joined Manchester United in the summer of 2025 for £62.5 million, after shining for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Before moving to Old Trafford, the Brazilian player was one of the most sought-after names in the Premier League and was linked with Arsenal. When Cunha coincidentally met an Arsenal fan at the hotel where the Brazilian national team was staying ahead of their friendly match against Senegal, the supporter took the opportunity to ask him directly if he had ever considered joining Arsenal. Cunha's reaction was enough to bring relief to Manchester United fans. He simply laughed and walked into the next room, managing a short reply before disappearing. "No, thank you." Cunha has only scored 1 Premier League goal so far, but has made a strong impression in coach Amorim's attacking system, providing effective support for Mbappe and Sesko. His wearing of the legendary No 10 jersey previously worn by club legends like Dennis Law and Wayne Rooney further reinforces the hopes of Man United fans. Cunha shared with Sport, "I didn't ask for this number. Playing for Man United was already a dream. When they gave me the No 10 shirt, I just asked, 'Are you sure?' I am always ready. I feel very lucky that the club trusts me like this." Piers Morgan challenges Ronaldo's sanction by comparing him to Messi following Ronaldo's dismissal. Piers Morgan immediately voiced his opposition to the decision. On social media, he wrote that it was ridiculous that Ronaldo was sent off simply for trying to resist being held by his shirt. Immediately afterward, Piers Morgan reposted a video of Lionel Messi clashing with an opponent in MLS, where Messi also swung his arm during the challenge. Morgan commented that Messi had done the exact same thing recently, but faced no punishment. He further dug up a video from 2021, when O'Shea faced Ronaldo in a World Cup qualifier, and also fell after a collision, accusing the Irish defender of having a habit of provoking and then diving to draw a card. However, Piers Morgan's comments faced strong backlash. One user commented, "Ronaldo got a card. Why drag Messi into this comparison? It's irrelevant." Another perspective directly refuted, "You cannot differentiate between Ronaldo's elbow thrust into the opponent's spine and a gentle push from Messi." Ronaldo's incident continues to spark debate, while public opinion remains divided over Piers Morgan's comparison between the 2 football icons. Oscar considers retirement after health scare. Brazilian media reported that former Chelsea midfielder Oscar collapsed during a cycling fitness test in São Paulo. He was diagnosed with vasovagal syncope, sudden drop in blood pressure that causes dizziness and fainting. According to Global, Oscar is seriously considering retirement following the incident. Health status: although not life-threatening and treatable with medication or minor surgery to prevent recurrence, the likelihood of Oscar deciding to stop playing is considered high. Expert opinion: a cardiologist interviewed by Global stated, "He can still return to the field if the treatment goes well, and he feels safe enough to play." However, the fact that Oscar is already 34 years old makes his decision to continue his career more difficult. Oscar joined São Paulo late last year on a contract that runs until 2027. This is his childhood club. He previously shared his desire to end his career in his home country and contribute to the club that nurtured him. But the recent health scare makes the midfielder's future unpredictable. Daniel Munoz names Manchester United as a dream Crystal Palace's rising defender. Daniel Munoz did not hesitate to call Manchester United a dream in his career. He shared, "If you ask me, playing for one of those clubs, Barcelona, PSG, Real Madrid, or Man United is my dream. I strive every day to one day attract the attention of these clubs." However, Munoz affirmed that his focus remains on Palace. My priority remains Palace and the national team. I have no solid information that those clubs are genuinely interested in me. The 29-year-old joined Crystal Palace from Genk for £6.8 million in January 2024 and quickly established himself as one of the Premier League's most notable right-backs this season. His contract runs until 2028. Crystal Palace values the player at approximately €40 million and is willing to negotiate if a reasonable offer is received. Mbappe's injury. FIFA break becomes a burden for Real Madrid. Kylian Mbappe had to return to Real Madrid for supplementary examinations after experiencing pain in his right ankle, the same area of injury that sidelined him during the draw against Arsenal back in October. Diagnosis. Spanish media reports that Mbappe is dealing with persistent ankle inflammation. Impact. Although not overly serious, the injury forced Mbappe to miss the second match of the current French national team break against Azerbaijan. Expected return. Doctors found no signs of severe damage, and Real Madrid expects Mbappe to be fit for the first post-FIFA break match. An away trip to Angers on November 23rd. In addition to Mbappe, the French squad lost two other players. Camavinga, Mbappe's Real Madrid teammate, was permitted to return to the club after suffering a hamstring injury, and Mannion left the training camp after accumulating enough yellow cards and being suspended. Luis Carrasco. Messi's return to Barcelona could generate $300 million. Luis Carrasco, a close advisor to Barcelona, President Joan Laporta, caused a stir by declaring that Lionel Messi's return to his former club could significantly improve Barca's financial situation. According to Carrasco, the financial potential lies in Messi's brand appeal, financial projection. He estimated that the move could create a major impact, boosting Barca's revenue significantly through sponsorship, advertising, and merchandising deals. Carrasco believes that $300 million could easily be generated through ticket sales, TV rights, and sponsorship agreements. Context. A 2022 Deloitte report indicated that Barcelona is carrying around €1.35 billion in debt, meaning this plan would require a massive financial restructuring. Currently, this remains a mere aspiration of Carrasco and Barcelona's financial team. Messi recently extended his contract with Inter Miami until 2028, along with plans to move to the new Miami Freedom Park Stadium.